just replace Sergeant President Trump. President Trump is coming and you're on his list! Yeah. Well, hello everybody. Guess what? It is November 1st, 2020, just 2 days away from our election for president. And I do not believe for 1 minute that Joe Biden even has a half a shot in hell. Look at his, whatever these debacles you call them, let's call them rallies for the sake of something, I can't think of anything better to call them. He gets a couple hundred people, and that's a great rally. Mumbles, talks all kinds of wrong bullshit, can't put a sentence together, and runs off without taking any questions. Well, I don't think Trump takes any questions either. But Trump gets thousands of people, thousands upon thousands, has a lively, vibrant speech for his audience, his fans. And I always say this, you do not have to like Donald Trump to like what he's done for our country. Remember how we were broken and dragging along after Obama left? Trump came in within the first year, not even. The economy was cranking up. The unemployment rate was going down. We were becoming energy independent. We were becoming a force throughout the world that we should be. When you're a friggin' republic, you should act like a free republic and be the example to the world. When you get these leftist Democrats in and we look like a friggin' piece of shit, that emboldens the rest of the world to fucking piss on us and do what they want. Donald Trump is a strong leader when it comes to the world. What made me laugh, I was watching a news show from Australia. And boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, not only Australia, but I've seen other places in the world too. They are laughing at Joe Biden. They're calling him Sleepy Joe. The guy from Australia called him the dead guy running for president. What the fuck? If you're known as the dead guy running for president, you shouldn't have a shot in hell to fucking win. That's why I'm pretty certain Donald Trump is going to have it. Because there are people that are saying, I don't necessarily like the guy, but I like what he's doing. I don't like his tweeting. I don't like his brash attitude. I don't like the stupid shit he says. Hey, sometimes I just nod my head and go, what the fuck is wrong with this guy saying stupid shit? But what he's done is undeniable. Bottom line. These Democrats are going to try to steal this shit like you wouldn't believe. That's why they're having all these lawyers going to court to fight for shit like naked ballots. Ballots that don't have a registered voter attached to them so they can hand them in by the thousands. Bullshit! Well, anyway, I think Trump's going to do all right. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But I want to talk about Stephanie Schmitt. For you that don't know who Stephanie Schmitt is, she's running for the 4th District in New Jersey against Republican Chris Smith. Now, Chris Smith's been there. This is going to be, his 20th election for representative. He's been there a long time. I do like to see him get primaried out to a real strong conservative that doesn't have a fucking F from the NRA. But anyway, Stephanie Schmitt is your typical friggin' leftist cardboard cutout, UC Berkeley Law School, fucking took these jobs at these fucking, I don't know what they call them, where they fucking beg for the money. These foundations, I guess, women's rights, reproductive rights, LGBTQ, and all these other fucking weird fucking places. And it's never for equal rights. No, it's for fucking privilege. To be untouchable. To be, if you're talked bad about, even when you do bad shit. See how they call you fucking homophobes and transphobes when you say, I don't want my kids going to fucking transvestite story time at the library? The fuck, man? You take the most fucking fringe, fucking lunatic shit that's close to mental illness, I think it is mental illness, and you bring it to the library to show your kids and there's parents, oh, I want to show my kids something different. Well, show them something different that's not fucking perverted. How's that? Well, anyway, what I didn't really like about this woman is she spent a stint in Haiti, I believe under the Obama administration. So that means she was under Secretary of State, Secretary Hillary Clinton. Now, was she helping get the massive amount of money out of that country? Helping get those children out of the country? Remember, they caught 33 children. A person trying to smuggle 33 children out of the country. And we think that was behind the Clintons doing. And notice how when the Clintons didn't win the election, all of a sudden, the Clinton Foundation or the Clinton campaign or whatever that Clinton bullshit donation, it was a pay for play. That's basically what it was, pay for play. Soon as she lost the election, not another dime went to her because she didn't have the power to do anything, affect change, and to benefit anybody outside of law. So that's why that dried up. And she was down in Haiti during that, I believe. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Now, I'm going to end this because I didn't want to do this very long, but I have something after this video for you. Now, I didn't put it together, so I like to give credit to the people who did. You'll see their name on it when I play it, and I'm going to thank them. Although I didn't ask them if I could use it, but I'm going to use it anyway because it's Joe Biden stuff. And it's fair use, motherfucker, fair use. Remember that. And also a little snippet of Donald Trump at the end. All right, everybody. Maybe I'll talk to you guys one more time before the election. 2 more times. Maybe I'll talk to you on election night. I don't know. Let's see where we are. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Peace. Go vote. Go vote for Donald Trump. Go write down that fucking column. Republican, 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 Republicans. Every fucking Democrat is a fucking leftist kook. New Green Deal. Fucking, you name it, it's retarded shit. They want to close down fracking. They're going to make us energy, like we're energy independent. They're going to make us energy needy. We won't be on top of the world. We'll be dragging with massive layoffs, massive unemployment, and massive movement of our jobs and companies back overseas when Joe Biden starts taxing and regulating the shit out of this country. He did it for Obama. You see how it happened during Obama? You could do the same fucking thing. Don't be a fucking retard and repeat it. All right, everybody. Talk to you soon. Go Donald Trump. We need you in the White House. Forever. But 4 more years will do just as well. Good night.
My physical as well as my mental fitness.
And I want to see these beautiful young ladies. I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older, too.
I'm looking forward to this, man. You walk behind me in a debate. Come here, man.
Why should people want to make a change, though?
Well, that's up to them to decide.
Why should they?
It's for them to decide.
Well, make your case.
I'm not going to. We can't rebuild our economy and meet this climate crisis, exacerbating the need for environmental justice. Sorry, that's a bug. Speaking of the environment. We need to work again with Canada and Mexico as neighbors, not as adversaries. Donald Trump does pose an extra threat to this. It's not hypothetical. There's things that are worth dealing with China tough on. That makes it far more durable, reliable, and powerful. And partnerships built on coercion.
Because if you could take care, if you were a quartermaster, you can sure and hell take care of running a department store thing, where in the second floor of the ladies' department or whatever. You know what I mean?
And what makes his wild claims and hopes, he now hopes we don't notice what he said. or won't remember. And when he does follow through, or doesn't do, would follow through, the exact opposite. 1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. What happened? The way China will respond is when we gather the rest of the world that in fact believes in open trade and making sure that we're in a position that the world that we deal with WHO the right way. That in fact that's when things began to change. I looked at it anyway. That's what I think my plan. I know what my plan does.
I mean. No, but I mean, it's not about, I know you're supporting by saying booing, but look, here's the deal.
And I had a nurse nurses at Walter Reed Hospital who would bend down and whisper in my ear. Wow. And go home and get me pillows. They would make sure they'd actually, probably nothing ever taught in, you can't do it in the COVID time, but they'd actually breathe in my nostrils to make me move, to get me moving. So you don't make somebody else sick.
I want to ask
sick. What's with this guy? Well, the only thing we can do about it is be prepared. We have a whole group of lawyers who are going out to every voter registration physician in the states, the secretaries of state, making sure that they, in fact, have a game plan as to how they're going to allow the voting to take place. But you know, in the 2020 census, which is now 2 censuses ago, soon to be, estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk. Unnecessarily, now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. That's why I've made it a priority my entire career to work closely with you. From the time I got to the Senate 180 years ago, as well as my tenure as vice president. 1787, the United States Constitution. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. It's a joke. You know where we were. Anyway, and welcome to the nation's Constitution Center. I had the great privilege of being the guest leader of this outfit for a year. It's an appropriate place to make the speech I'm about to make. Great. God, I love you. How are you? Hey, everyone. I'm Joe Biden's husband. But the truth is, she's the strongest person I know. She's a backbone like a ramrod. That's the kind of first lady this Jill Biden will be. God love you. I know you're trying to goad me, but I mean, I'm so forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. So I couldn't tell anybody but Barack. Don't have here in Miami, in Florida. You don't have it here, and that is if you keep it.
Now, Sleepy Joe would say the unemployment rate in the great state of Ohio. No, you're in South Carolina. Joe, you're in South. They come up and you ever see the guy in the note? No, it's South Carolina. It's not Ohio. Okay. Then he goes, all right, Iowa? Did you say Iowa? No. He did that like 7 times. If I did that once, it would be the end of the road, right? Be the end of the road. They'd say Trump has lost it. They like to say that anyway, I guess, don't they? These people are bad people. No, Sleepy Joe. Well, he's running tomorrow. No, but could you imagine if I said just a small fraction of the mistakes he makes, which are unbelievable, every speech? I actually said the other night, I was watching him when he said about half the population wiped out with guns. I said, that's a horrible thing. That's the end of his evening. That's the end of his political career. And then after the debate, they're reviewing him. They said, Joe Biden had a great night last night. I don't get it, Tim.